I actually did not attend a public school until, I guess community college counts. That counts as a public school. I was homeschooled all the way through. Once I got into high school and was getting into higher levels of different subjects, foreign language, that kind of thing, I did dual credit at the local community college. I went to Baylor for both of my degrees. So I was homeschooled and then kind of sort of not really went to public school and then went to private school again. I did my undergraduate degree in history at Baylor and then went right back that following semester and did my master's degree in museum studies, which, like I was saying a little bit earlier, is really just nonprofit management, but with a historical focus.
Most people say, well, if you don't go to a regular, public school, regular school in your K-12, how did you actually get into college? How did you find that process?
It was difficult. I'll be honest. I really was the guinea pig for my family because I was the first who went through that process. All of the standardized test scores that I needed, I went through and scheduled. This is when I'm taking the SAT. I don't think I took the ACT. It's been a little while. It's actually been longer ago than I care to admit at this point. I had enough education and wherewithal to do the process really on my own. My mom didn't actually work on the application, but I had taken college prep classes at Homeschool Co-op. I took a course that was essentially like, this is college prep. This is what you're going to have to deal with when you get to school. With the knowledge that I had, I applied for 2 schools, which sounds incredibly unwise to anyone outside. I applied to UT Austin and I applied to Baylor. And if I remember correctly, I'm not sure that I finished the UT application. There were a lot of essays. I remember there were probably like 12 essays. I applied for the school and then the honors program. And then the honors program has a dorm that you have to apply to live in. And then there were like some other things. I was just being like super overachiever. And it got to be with all of my other schoolwork, it was just like, I don't understand how anybody does this. People do. I didn't really want to be one of those people. The other school that I applied for was Baylor. And I really feel like that was where I was supposed to be anyway. The size at the time of the university, I think it's definitely grown since I was a freshman. Sometimes I look back and I wonder, because they say every year, this is our most academically advanced class. And so I wonder, I'm like, well, if I had applied today, would I have gotten in? But I got in when I needed to get in, and just went forward from there.